I just had to decide to end the intro for this video.
They're coming!
Does anyone know where they are? Russell!
Boop, beep, 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 boop, boop. With my Wilderness Explorer GPS, we'll never be lost. Oops.
Disney Pixar's Up.
So Up came out in 2009, and this movie took from the director of Monsters Inc. And basically this movie is about Carl Frankenstein. He's basically this old guy that has a really sad past that I'm going to talk about later. He really wants to go to Paradise Falls. That's the thing that he wants to go for the rest of his life. And he gets to do it without even leaving the house. He puts a lot of balloons on top of the chimney and it makes the house fly until his adventure gets a little bit over the head with a kid named Russell that he follows along with him in a journey, and a dog and a snipe. They go on an adventure to find a place that he wants to put his house in. Now, Up is one of the most surprising Pixar films we have seen. This is the movie that I think, this is nearly one of my favorite Pixar films of all time. I think this bet WALL-E and Ratatouille and Cars definitely. Incredibles, kind of both in between because I really loved Up. Up is a movie that is so original. We've never seen adventure films like this many times before. And there's a lot of funny scenes in this movie. There's a lot of great animation in this movie. Like, the animation looks amazing in this movie. Like, I think this is probably the best animation that Pixar has done. I think it bet every Pixar film with the animation because it looks so amazing. The look of Paradise Falls looks so realistic. Like, you can tell that Pixar is trying way more hard to make this movie more realistic. And it did work. Like, the trees and stuff, it looks fine. Also, the characters are really fantastic in this film. Carl Frankenstein, great voice casting, which I noticed that guy who voice cast Carl, he actually was in Elf. He was Santa. So I noticed throughout his voice, it does sound a bit the same. But his character is really fantastic. And it's like, you don't mess with this old man because he can just hit you with a stick or something like that. But he has heart as well, because throughout the film, at the start of the film, you follow his life. And his life is actually very tragic because his wife Ellie died, and that's one of the most saddest things in a Pixar film in a very long time. Like, honestly, I still cried throughout that scene because the way that it's handled like a short film, you know what I mean? Like, it's handled like at the start they get married and then throughout and throughout and throughout, and then when they're going to Paradise Falls, because that's their biggest dream together, she dies. And it's sad, right? Like, if you're Carl and you find your wife is dying and you guys are about to go to somewhere that you really wanted to go, yeah, that is a sad scene. And the way the music is handling, it's great. And the music was also really great in this film as well. It's really oldish, like, fun music. I didn't mention WALL-E as well. The score was fantastic. I love the old music in WALL-E. But Up, it does have a pretty good score and a pretty good theme as well. Also, Russell. I always think Russell was annoying at the start of the film. But no, Russell does have heart in this film as well. Russell is probably one of the best kids in Pixar movie. Like, Boo is one of the most adorable people in the Pixar movie, but I think Russell's the best kid in a Pixar film. I think he's really hilarious. The whole entire film, you follow him along, I love the animation when he just walks and the bag flops. I don't know, it just looks funny to me. But Russell's a really fantastic character, even the people that he just follow along the way. But the thing that I love the most is Christopher Plummer's voiceover as Charles Muse, I hope I say his name right. His character was really good in this film. He's a really good villain. Because throughout the film, Carl Frankenstein wanted to meet this guy because he's the guy that inspired him to go to Paradise Falls. And he turned out as a pretty okay guy at first, but then he just turns out as a really big asshole. But he's really good at that, and Christopher Plummer, as the voice of this villain, he did a pretty good dog. Did I say dog? I mean job. Yeah, speaking of dog, Doug was the funniest character in this entire film. Literally, I came to your port because I love you. But I think Dog is a really fantastic character. I actually really enjoyed that dog in the film. The only problem with me in this film is the snipe. I don't know. That snipe creature thing, I forgot the name of it. It really annoys me. She really annoys me in the entire film when he goes, ah! Like, literally, I was really annoyed. It's not the thing that pisses me off. It's just like, I don't know, it just really annoys me for once in a while. But it does have heart as well throughout that scene with her. And yeah, it gets better and better this film. Guys, Up is a really fantastic adventure film. I can watch this film so many times. It's one of the most emotional Has one of the most emotional openings ever, and then it throws out, and it's a really fantastic film, and I really love the animation. The characters are really fantastic. This whole film is a really good ride, and I'm going to give Up an A. So guys, let's get into my next review, Toy Story 3. Yes, my favorite Toy Story in the entire trilogy. I wait to say that throughout Toy Story 1, 2. Yes, Toy Story 3 is my favorite Toy Story in the entire trilogy. Can't wait to review that movie. So guys, let me know down below if you have seen Up. Do you like the movie or hate the movie? Just let me know in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and have a nice day.